I can't say on the live.
Oh.
I can't say on the live because that would be inappropriate.
Politics in the United States of America. The left has gotten really left, and the right has gotten really right. Everyone's towing the line, and we're getting nowhere. Fast. This is the Rational American. The Rational American. Common sense has gone out the window, and our passion is to open eyes in hopes that people will take a rational look at what America is actually becoming. Put your feelings aside and let's get real. This is the Rational American, and this is your host, Steve Oatley.
It would be helpful if I unmute myself. Welcome to the show, everybody. How are you doing? 1 second. Forgot to turn on Citizens Trainer. Oh my goodness. What a day today has been. It's been a busy day. As you can tell, my hair is long. I got long hair now. It's been a long day. I'm very tired. We had what I would describe as torrential rain, and I got caught in it, and I got soaked, and then I took off my shoes and I sat here for a little bit, and then I got back to work, and I had to put on my wet shoes and whatever. But you know what? That's part of being a business owner. That's what we got to do. President Joe Biden held a rally earlier today, and I thought this was... I didn't know that this was over already, but YouTube has already unlisted the video. But lucky for you, we're going to watch this rally, and I'm going to provide some commentary over it. Skip around. He had a message for right-wing Americans, which is pretty funny. But someone said, I would love to know what you mean by the right has gotten really right. Oh, like just watch my show every day and then you'll understand. Because it seems like I call out the right more than the left. For example, I'm going to call out some people during this episode today and people are going to get upset with me. Because I like to think rationally, while also maybe shouldn't have been having the conversation in a classroom. But at the same point, well, I have a different take on something that if it's not viral yet, it will be viral in the next day or two. And you'll see why. But speaking of you'll see, here's Joe Biden.
Acknowledged by purchasing a gunshot.
That's not him. So this is Joe Biden. And we're going to play this, and I'm going to talk over it. Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait. Before you walk down, I wanted the Caseys to come up with me because where I come from,
oh gosh,
Casey's country. We got raised in the same neighborhood in Greenridge, not far from two of the best little candy stores in the United States.
I think it's weird. It's weird how it's a big crowd, but they're doing it in a little gymnasium, so it's not really that big of a crowd.
They're the best in the world. Stand up, guys. They are the very, 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 very best. They can not only play.
Do you think they're real people?
Too.
Like all the people in the crowd?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you very much.
Quiet.
General.
All right, let's hear his stupid speech.
Job. The opportunity to be treated with dignity. Everyone, my dad would say, everybody. Everybody's entitled to be treated with dignity. Just simple.
I don't want to listen to this. I really don't. Sorry. You can watch that. Actually, you can't watch it on YouTube because they've already unlisted the video. He must have said something stupid. I know on social media there's already one clip, and I'll play that clip for you. All right.
And for those brave right-wing Americans who say it's all about keeping America's independent and safe, if you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15. You need something a little more than a gun. No, I'm not joking. Think about this. Think about the rationale we use. That's used. And for
he's a moron. There's literally no way. And I know he's the president of the United States. He is batshit crazy. Isn't it weird? He said that his administration was going to be the administration of unity. Isn't that his statement? Isn't that what he said? Didn't he say that he was going to work to unify America? For those brave right-wing Americans, if you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15. You need something a little more than a gun. Is he referencing how the ATF is working on going and grabbing trigger mechanisms from people's house that apparently they bought on gunbroker.com? Apparently Gunbroker, the ATF has a direct connection to everybody, every sale and transaction through gunbroker.com. Very odd, right? Even for like, oh man, there's just so much weird stuff going on in this country every day. So much. Many of you guys may have seen this video. And I know I said I was going to talk about, I was going to play his thing. I can't stomach it. I had Arby's for lunch and my stomach is a little uneasy already. And I know that if I'm to play Joe Biden's whole speech, there's a good likelihood that I'm not going to be able to keep this food down. You know what I'm saying? So there's this video that's going around, and this video, you're going to see it here in a second. And matter of fact, I'll just play it. And it is sideways. There's nothing I can do about that.
Stop calling them that. You're not allowed to label people like that.
What?
Stop it, Diego. We're not going to call them that. We're going to call them MAPS. Minor attracted persons.
No.
So don't judge people just because they want to have sex with a 5-year-old. Stop calling them that.
All right,
You're not
so
allowed to label people like
now
that.
you may
Stop it.
hold on. It won't mute. Now you may have heard this video. You may have seen this video already. I tweeted it out. We looked into it. There's a lot more to this video, and it's going to be used. And this lady's decision to make that statement is going to go crazy. And she's likely going to be fired. And the right is going to be calling her, this and that. And she's going to get death threats because some teacher made those statements.
Diego. We're not going to call
These
them
statements.
that. We're going to call them MAPs. Minor attracted persons.
No.
So don't judge people just because they want to have sex with a 5-year-old. Stop
So
calling them
this-
that. You're not allowed to label people like
This teacher, and we know her name, and we know where she goes to school or where she's teaching and all that stuff. She was having and you know, it's funny because this was shared already and it's all over Twitter, and it hasn't hit the mainstream accounts. It will in the next day or two, and everyone's going to call for her to be fired or to be shot or something like that. Everyone's going to go crazy without actually doing the slightest bit of research, right? Because April and I dug deep into this, and we actually read the comments of her students that were in that class. And then we learned the context of what she was saying, and she was making an argument saying you're not allowed to call pedophiles anymore because it's now not politically correct. Now you have to call them minor attracted pedophiles or whatever the saying is. She was making that point as a form of debate for a bunch of high schoolers while they're doing a PowerPoint, literally debating all sorts of political commentary before they get ready to read the Crucible. That's coming from students in that class. Now, should she have brought that up? Should she have said that kind of thing? A lot of people believe there's no place for that in our classrooms. But when you think about it from that perspective, that she was being sarcastic and calling out the left, essentially, that's the way I take it. You guys don't take it that way? That she was calling out the left and saying you're not allowed to call a pedo. She was saying, no, Diego, and she sounded sarcastic as fuck when she said it. But she was saying, no, Diego, you can't call him a pedophile. You have to call him a minor attracted person or whatever. MAP. Right? Because you could tell by her tone that she was sarcastic. And then when you read all of the other comments, when you actually find the video on Nextdoor and then you look on the Instagram and you track down the original commenters, then you find out, well, this video is being manipulated. One, this was not a 16-second clip. This was a much, much longer clip that was selectively cut and edited to put out to further this agenda. And you know what's going to be sad is this teacher is going to be villainized and ridiculed. And when I believe that I understand what she was saying, because she was encouraging youth to debate something, teenagers, and we're not talking middle school, we're not talking elementary school, these are high schoolers. She's encouraging them to have discord about something. And everyone says, well, it doesn't believe in classroom, or it doesn't belong in classrooms, period. And I'm inclined to agree with you in that regard. But at the same time, these kids are subjected to it on TikTok, subjected to it on YouTube Shorts, Facebook Stories, movies, everything. They're subjected to the same thing all the time. So how can you not be, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not be critical of this kind of thing? Someone said it's a term used within the frame of the lesson. Yeah. You know? And this woman, and I already know it, she's going to be ruined. And just like April said to me earlier, she's like, listen, even with this video, I'd be out protesting at the schools because this has no business being there. And I agree with you. They shouldn't have been talking about it. They shouldn't have been doing it. But look at what people are saying right now. In the chat, people are like, oh, it doesn't belong in schools. Oh, they should have picked a different subject. Oh, so you mean censoring people's bit to be able to learn about stuff? You mean censoring and not being able to have discourse about something? She was saying that you can't call them pedophiles anymore. They were talking about whether the question, according to the students in the class, the question was they were debating a bunch of political issues, and one of the issues was with an 8-year-old and a 16-year-old or something, and maybe it's in the Crucible, I don't know. But they were debating that in the class, and Diego, one of the students in the class, said, no, that dude's a pedophile. And she's like, no, you can't say pedophile. You have to say minor attracted person, blah, blah, blah. And keep in mind, this is a teacher from Texas. A teacher from Texas. I don't think it's wrong to teach children to teach teenagers to be able to differentiate from real life And that's what she's doing. When I listened to it the first time, here's the truth. When I listened to it the first time, I had the same outrage everybody else did. I was like, no way. No way. I sent April a message, right? I sent April a message. And I'll, just so you know, just so everyone everyone knows exactly what I said, find out who this teacher is. And I said, yeah, fuck it. I want to put all their shit on blast. Like, I wasn't going to dox teachers. Yes, I was. I was going to put all of their information on blast, every bit of it, because I'm so tired of people doing this kind of stuff in school. Then I slowed down. Then April, because she's a much better researcher than I am, she quickly found the source of this video. She quickly found all the people that were commenting, all the initial, commentary on it by her own students. And then I was like, whoa, now I see what's going on. Now I see what's going on. This little clip is going to be manipulated, even though, and you can make the argument that the teacher has no business talking to students about that kind of stuff at all, which I agree. But then how do you teach kids to watch out for stranger danger and all that stuff? Can you not say that anymore either? Is that not acceptable? Like, where do you draw the line on what you can talk? And these are not middle schoolers or elementary school kids. No, these are high schoolers. I believe 10th or 11th grade. They're having they're debating a healthy debate over political, statements. And they were debating on them, going back and forth in the classroom. And it turns out this teacher's very well liked. Doesn't matter though, because even though there was obvious sarcasm in her voice, saying, "Oh no, Diego, you can't call them pedophiles anymore. You got to call them minor attracted people. How dare you criticize people for being attracted to youth," or whatever the hell she said in that comment. Listen to it again. Listen to the video again and tell me if you don't hear the sarcasm.
What? Stop it, Diego. We're not going to call them that. We're going to call them MAPs. No. Minor attracted persons. No. So don't judge people just because they want to have sex with a 5-year-old.
And they clip it right there. And see, like that. See, when it still doesn't have any business being in a classroom. But at the same time, I just listened to it again, and then I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And then I'm like instantly thinking back everything I just said, and being like, no, fuck that. The teacher needs to be fired. Now, does she need to be fired for having this conversation? But I don't know. I mean, but if you're going to fire the teacher for doing that, some people are offended by the American flag. If someone flies an American flag, should that teacher be fired because it offends other people in class? Where do you draw the line of canceling everybody out? That's the thing that I just don't understand. And do I think that this is rational conversation? I don't know, because part of me also believes that we have this indoctrination going on across America right now, in our schools, on our social media, in people just talking out their ass all the time. There is an indoctrination of our youth going on, whether it's political, this trans movement or whatever, anything. There's just an indoctrination going on. And how do you address that? If you can't refute it, because you certainly can't do it on social media, right? You can't do counter protests. You're not allowed to do that. So you have this situation where it appears a teacher, in my belief, after reading all the comments from the students, in my belief, she was challenging these kids to the debate about that. Challenging them to say, listen, they are telling you can't call them pedophiles anymore, that you have to label them as this. What is your opinion on this? What do you think? Do you understand? But that clip is going to go viral. Mark my words right now. You're hearing it from me first. That clip, by tonight or tomorrow, will be viral. It'll be everywhere. The teacher's name will be out. They'll be holding protests outside her house. There'll be death threats and all that stuff. And it's going to happen. Steve needs to turn up the AC. He's getting heated. Someone said the conversation was about an attempt to start using maps and why that isn't okay, a debate. The conversation was about the attempt to start using maps and why that is or isn't okay, a debate. I don't know what you're talking about there. That doesn't make any sense. Someone said your take doesn't matter. It's what everyone thinks. Her saying the comment about the 5-year-old is what tells me she's being sarcastic, and just her general tone. her general tone. And to be honest, and it's not even all that, because until I read the comments from other students that took the classes, even on the same day before, and knew exactly what she was doing, knew all these questions and everything. And we're like, no. She was asking the students to debate this. They're like, this was the intro into The Crucible. Apparently in The Crucible, does anyone know that book? Is there an 80-year-old that has a relationship with a much younger person? Not necessarily a pedophile, but someone that in that book, I don't know. I've never read the book. But apparently that's where this whole conversation is stemming from. Should she have made the statement about the 5-year-old and all that stuff? Probably not. Not probably. She shouldn't have, because I had the same reaction everybody else does when they first hear that, until you dig deep. I mean, I told April, let's get all our information. Let's go to town. Let's write an article. Like, fuck this. Let's stage protests outside of the school. You know what I mean? Until I started reading all the other comments from the students, were like, no. This clip has been shared out by others. Even Diego, the one that she was talking to, was tweeted. He's locked down his Instagram because we were trying to contact him to be like, yo, let's put this on the record first. Even Diego was like, hey, this clip is being manipulated. Even the one that she was talking to. But it doesn't matter, because everyone has their own agenda and everyone says their own thing. And that's what you're forced to believe. You're not allowed to believe everything else. You mark my words. This video, they're going to say Franklin High School. This video is going to go everywhere. The libs of TikTok will probably retweet it out. And all these people are going to be, outraged by it. And this teacher is probably going to have her livelihood ruined, because it's going to happen. Because someone said, but a map doesn't think they're hurting a child. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. And I don't know why you're calling them maps. Call them pedophiles, because that's what they are. Don't call them maps in my chat, Christine. Call them pedophiles, because that's what they are. Someone said subpoena the full video. It's not public. It's some kid doing it with the caption, bro, she's tripping. And it literally chops off the entire thing. You know, and that's what's frustrating to me about, the right now, like conservatism, because people latch onto something, they grab it, and then that's it, and that's what they want to run with, and sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it's wrong, and it does. It's just wrong. You know what I mean? It's wrong. And it happens all the time. And you know what's funny is the right condemned the left for doing it with all the Donald Trump clips and all that stuff, and chopping up his clips to make him say something different. But that's exactly what even the right is doing now. Because, and I even tweeted that video out, when Don Huffines, originally tweeted it. And we've interviewed Don on this show. But when Don Huffines tweeted it, I forgot what I said. But I said there's quite a bit more to this. But again, people don't care about that. They don't want to know what actually happens with anything. Yeah, see, Don Huffines actually deleted the tweet. He deleted it. That's interesting. Now, isn't that weird, right? So Don Huffines, so maybe it won't go viral now, because now they're starting to delete it. My comment 2 hours ago was that this is not okay at all. But according to the students, this clip is being taken widely out of context. According to the students, the teacher was being sarcastic, saying the word pedophile can't be used anymore as a descriptor for pedophiles. That was my comment. And now they've deleted that tweet and deleted the video. But the damage is already done. People are already calling the school, looking on the Instagram and neighbors and all that stuff. Someone said, you're probably correct. The teacher may get backlash because of it. Someone said, obviously, Diego didn't like it. Bro, she's tripping. That wasn't Diego's video, obviously. You could tell. I mean, just by watching it and seeing that she's talking to the student in front of her and listening to the audio from when Diego speaks, he's quite a bit far away from the camera. But those are just little things. Like, bro, obviously, Diego didn't like it. Basic audio visual technology. Someone said, why is this even a discussion? It's about minors and sex. No, never discussed without parents' approval. It should be discussed as debated. Again, does anyone know The Crucible? Does anyone know that story? Because that's the only thing I'm trying to rash. All right. Hold on, I can't spell today. So The Crucible. which was a 1953 play by American playwright Arthur Miller. I'm surprised they haven't taken it out yet and killed it. Let me see. Let me just see if it shows up. I don't know. There's an article relating that to. Yeah, so this whole story, holy shit, people have to pay attention. That's why they deleted it. So the Crucible is about pedophiles. What? They shouldn't be teaching that book in school, is it? Here's an article. It's an essay. It said, and I'm not going to read the whole essay, and I don't know who wrote it. Someone said, everyone knows that our young innocents need to be shielded from the big bad world that envelops them on a daily basis. But are we taking this bubble wrapping too far? Has our initial need to protect our young become an irrational fear? Does the terror of having a pedophile, spelt weird, lurking right outside our homes, roaming the streets, eyeing our children escalated into an extent identical to the hysteria in the Crucible about witches? The answer is yes. Said this one essay. I don't know. I'm not even going to read more of this thing. But I don't know. Someone said, yeah, no crap. It's talking about the book. So, and maybe that's why they deleted it now. But it doesn't matter. People will still talking about it. Someone said, where the working ladies underage, I never knew about pedos, thought it was about adultery. I don't know. Someone said, Steve, when you laugh, I laugh. Isn't that a song? When I laugh, you laugh. Something like that. Someone said, if all pedophiles were, I can't read your comment. It's a great comment, though. I agree with you. We probably wouldn't be having this conversation. Someone said, Steve, the Crucible is not about pedophilia at all. It's about Salem witch trials, but more so it's a warning about believing people that say stuff that isn't true. Is it really? See, I don't know what it's about. Now I'm going to have to read it. Damn it. If you think that is bad, you should check out a book called The Lawn Boy, which is being taught in our school. Yeah, I don't know. So Warren Jones said the Crucible is not about pedophilia at all. It's about the Salem witch trials, but more it's a warning about believing people that say stuff that isn't true. Okay. So I don't know what the hell it is. But when you dip, I dip. Yeah, that's the song. Warren said it's one of the greatest books ever written. You need to read it. Okay, maybe. I bet my wife has it. She probably teaches it. It's about the people who poison the community with lies. Is it really? Well, that book is really relevant to right now, isn't it? Because I've literally spent the first half an hour of the show talking about how the left, or even the right in this case, and you know damn well they will. I guarantee if we look at it now, because a lot of people started retweeting it, you started to see it a lot. You started to see it. I saw it a lot. And watch, I bet if I just Google the name of the school. Copy. Watch, let me just search. Because it's interesting that he deleted his video. Yeah, see, it's still out there. Like, here's a comment. Fire this woman immediately from Franklin High School. Here's another one. Admonish a student for saying pedophile. See, here's a real Anthony Aguero. Franklin teacher defending maps. We have reached an all-time low in society. He says. Another one, audio recording of alleged Franklin High School English teacher defending pedophiles during class. See what I'm saying? This is how it happens. And it will keep getting shared and it'll keep getting shared. Keyboard 556 resurrected. But luckily there's not a lot of verified accounts. Anthony Aguero, I believe, is the only verified account that still has this up because, well, it's not true. But it's okay. It still fits. Here's another one 2 minutes ago. Leaked video shows pro-pedophile English teacher at Franklin High School. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, because when you actually look into it, here's the coronavirus. These are just bot farms, I guess. Is it Gays Against Groomers? That's a big account. They're tweeting this out. Gays Against Groomers tweeted this out. It's a fucking weird account too. It's been retweeted 481 times from them. English teacher at Franklin High School, El Paso, Texas, reportedly instructs students not to judge someone. See what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, is because people just regurgitate shit without actually caring whether or not it's true. I mean, you can't fault people for not wanting to do research nowadays. Someone said, any updates on Baghdad? Yeah, we do. We have an update. Baghdad is quiet. All of the violent rioters all went home. No joke, they did. This morning, the main guy got up and said, no more violence. And they're all like, yes, sir. And they went home. And all the missiles and all that, the damage and the bullets and the lives lost and the rockets and all that stuff that went off over the past 24 hours is all done. Cindy said, so if the book isn't about pedophiles, why did the teacher say something about that? Cheryl said, you're doing the same thing by repeating it. No, I'm not, because what I'm doing is I'm having a conversation about that. And that's why it's important, because I'm calling out things that even the right does. And a lot of people think, well, Steve, you can't do that. You can't call out the right. You got to just call out the left. Don't call out the right. It's not the way I roll. I'm going to call out anybody who acts stupid and spreads bullshit. And that's exactly what people are doing. You know? And now, because here's the thing, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're spreading misinformation. No, the tweet's been deleted. No one retweeted it. Well, it is out there. And now there's at least 600 of you that are watching this right now that tomorrow, when it goes viral, or the next day, you will all be educated enough now to be like, you know what? It's not true. Here's why. Here's why it's not true. And now you know it. You know? That's why I do this every day. So breaking former Soviet leader Gorbachev. I didn't even know he was alive now. Lady Katie said, I guess you know more than we do, Steve. Can't say. Lady Katie, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I do know more in this instance because we actually did all the research into it too. And we got a bunch of students that all were publicly saying, you guys are manipulating this. And those tweets from the students were yesterday. That's how you know that this is, because it's taken a long time. So all those big accounts that often retweet all this bullshit, the reason why they didn't do it yet is because all those students were like, nah, you guys are manipulating this shit. We're not going to let it slide. Even Diego got on there and he goes, my name is Diego. And he had his name in quotation marks. He said, I am the Diego, and gave a whole rundown of what they were talking about. Someone said, calling out lies or examples out of context from either side helps everyone. Someone said, didn't hear the whole video. Yeah, but see, this is what you do, is you garnish the information that's readily available to you, right? And so what we did is we saw the video. I had the same outrage everyone else does when you first hear the video, right? But because we don't write stories based on outrage, we write stories based on facts, we decided to dig into it. As we were digging into it, we realized that, oh, this outrage could be harnessed in a positive way, and show you guys how mainstream media and people on the right as well manipulate stuff just as much as, well, not as much as the people on the left, but they do. And that's exactly what was going. So a lot of people could say the context was missing in the video, and it was. And I've just furnished you that context, you know, albeit third party from the students who claim to be students, or people who claim to be the students, several of them. But, you know, it is what it is. Lady Katie said, did you correct this story before it goes viral, Steve? Lady Katie, why are you here? Are you just trying to troll? What do you think I'm doing right now? Because it's not viral yet, and I am correcting that right now, right? In fact, you look at my tweet 2 hours ago on my Twitter page, and you can tell I was calling out the hypocrisy right then. And Don Huffines actually deleted his tweet, which was my retweet. He deleted it. So now it says, you know, the context of my tweet is missing because, well, he deleted his tweet because he tweeted out some bullshit that wasn't true. Someone said, did you print the story in the students' comments? No, we didn't print the story because it's a non-story. Lady Katie, fuck off. I don't like you. You're annoying me today. Bye. Calls me a hothead. It must be her first time here. She's been around for a long time. She almost was a mod, but then we heard there were some issues and she's not a mod no more. But you're not going to call me a hothead. I am a hothead. It's fucking hot in here. You guys see this? Where is it? Oh, you guys can't see. So we had this torrential downpour rain, right? Obviously, I'm in the new office. We had this torrential downpour rain. And watch. Wait for it. Do you see that on my nice new office floor? Do you see that right there? Yeah, that's called water damage. So my nice new office floor, I got water. It started leaking on both sides of the fucking wall. Isn't that annoying? So I called the building management over and I'm like, hey, I don't want to be that guy. I know we just signed a lease, right? But there's water in my office. So, I mean, they came right over and they're like, we have no idea. He brought the little fans. You guys see these fans? See that fan? Where is it? Look at that little fan. I'm like, what the fuck is that going to do? What is that going to do? But whatever. So I'm just going to turn off the air tonight or turn it down a little bit and put the big fans that I have out in the back. But yeah, that's been my day. Someone said that was my fear when you said you got a warehouse was roof issues. Yeah, but this whole building's only 5 years old. What we think it is I noticed on the front windows, because these are really big windows, but on the front windows on the other office, the other side here, there's a gap. And my guess is that water, because the water was essentially going sideways. Like today when it was raining, it wasn't raining like normal. It was like pelting. Like I couldn't even get out of my vehicle. I ate my Arby's right in my car because I went to Arby's, I got soaked, and then I got here and it was like a hurricane. You know, it was like a Florida hurricane, no joke. Wind, craziness, branches flowing around. I swear I saw like an Antifa witch, go by on the broomstick. And so I had to wait, but the rain was just coming straight at the windows. And so I waited for it to mellow out. And then when I came in, I didn't even notice it, to be honest. I got down, started working, doing all the stuff that I normally do. And then I happened to get up to go check on all the mugs that I'm printing. And I came out and I was like, oh, crap. And then I called him. And then I noticed it's on these two, it's on the side. Like, so if you look here, like that area, imagine the other office that's on the other side of that wall, right there in the same spot. That's where it's wet. So there's not a lot that could be done about it. But, the only thing we have to do is just dry it, because there's no water damage on the wall. So my guess is that it came through the window, leaked down to the concrete floor, and then spread out under the carpet. That's what I think. That's what I think. Warren said his day has been much worse. Yeah. I'm not green anymore. Yeah, I know. I'm like a reddish hue. Do I have a reddish hue to me today? Someone said, pull that carpet back. Nah, if it dries today, it wasn't wet before and there are no water stains before. So if it dries tonight, then they'll go. He's still calling he's calling a roofer and someone else because the people own a big landscaping company. He's like, the mulch is too high. And he got really pissed off about the mulch. Someone said the coffee link. The coffee link is puretruthcoffee.com. You guys want to see something really cool? Today was supposed to be a football scrimmage for my son. So I wasn't even going to do a show. I wasn't even going to tell you guys. I was just going to be like, peace out. Because it was supposed to be a scrimmage day for my son. And yesterday, I forgot to tell you guys about this new thing. This is so sick. So a lot of you guys always ask me about coffee cups, right? You want to make your own coffee cup. Steve, why don't you print this on a cup? Why don't you print that on a cup? Well, guess what? Now on our website, you got to use this link that's in the chat, right? Not there. I'll put the link in the chat. But you can actually order whatever mug you want. You can literally just make it right on our website, and it will print it out and upload it and do all that stuff. The link is in the chat. Check this out. Because what this does is say, right now I only have the black mugs on there because they look sick. But you click on the customize button, right? And then you go in here and you can do whatever you want. Watch once it loads. So you can upload your own images. You can type some text. So like if I wanted to be like, Biden, you know what I mean? And then you can make it in big letters. I am definitely making this a mug, but you can make it big letters and just have it like that. And then boom, you can order your mug. Or if you wanted to say you wanted to upload a picture, you could do that. Or you could, well, I don't know what designs I have here. Like you could put that one on. You could even change the color of it. So you could do like pink and shit purple, right? And then don't run, fight. And boom. So you can have a whole mug and then you order it and it comes in 11 or 15 ounces. The 11 ounces, $18. 15 ounces is $20. But a lot of you guys asked me about doing that. So now we have it on our website. You could use that link right in the chat that I put in there a minute ago and you can order your mug. And it's pretty fancy. It's pretty fancy. Someone said, not fair, Steve. Got indoor frolicking. Not fair. I don't know what that means. It's Virginia. Opening window won't help. Someone said, what are you talking about? The heat? It's hot as hell right now. And it's also humid because it rained a lot. Can you set that up for shirts and sweatshirts too? That would be awesome. I could set it up for everything. I can do it for leggings. I was thinking about doing it for leggings or in women's tank tops because you guys always are like, Steve, how come you don't carry women's clothes? But I could set it up. So tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, maybe when I go home, I'll do it. On the website, right up under apparel and gear, under miscellaneous, it'll say custom products right there. Custom products. And there will be a whole page of all the different products you can customize. You can make your own t-shirts. You can do all that stuff. And yeah, because so many people always ask me. So many people always ask me about it. Steve, can you make a mug that, with the shithead or something like that? I'm going to see if I can't save designs too in here for you, like a clip art, like a Yeeter gallery. So like I could put like for example, say I didn't want this one, right? And I wanted to, oh wait, you're watching double me. But say I went over here and I wanted to find an image to use. I look on my device, right? Let's move this over here. And let's find a device. Yeah, so let's say it's this one. Say I want to make a Oreo Express mug, right? Right? With the wonderful design that I created. Or not, that I didn't create, one of our viewers created. It's processing. But what I'd love to do is have it save it here so you guys could click and just, and there's probably a way, like its own clip art thing. It takes forever to process, apparently. A dehumidifier, something will work. Yeah. Hopefully it'll dry out. Texas Patriot said, I don't know why this isn't working. It's taking a long time, but I know it works because I put this one. I uploaded that. So let's say yes. I wonder if I refresh this page, will it go faster? Oh yeah, here it is. See? So then you can put like the Oreos. You know what I mean? And boom. And then you get your mug and it's like, do you really want to hurt me? Or do you really want to make me beg? But yeah, you can make your own mugs or you can make mugs with me. Like if I say something funny, you could do one here and then you could put like another one like over here. And so you could have it on both sides of a mug, right? Or you could be like, you could add some text, right? And just be like, grift right in the middle, right? And you could have a nice mug. The 3D image is supposed to show up and it's not right now. So I will fix that hopefully tonight. So the 3D image, so then you can watch it in 3D. But yeah, we have that right on our website now. You could do all that. I will add some other stuff. I'm not going to add a ton. I'm going to add the stuff that people have been asking, like women's tank tops. You can design your own online, that kind of stuff, and go from there. But that is it for the day. I don't really know about anything else because I have been trying my darndest to get these boxes out. 50 of you will get your notices in the morning that your boxes are going out. Pretty much every single one of the extra larges are going out. And yeah, I'm busting my ass trying to get them out, working all day. A couple of you guys, about 20 of you, are not going to get custom drinkware, or maybe you will, and then you'll get it like a coupon or something for our store as well, because I ran out of cups already. But yep, so that's in the store. So if you want to order your own custom mugs, you can do so. It's super easy, you know. And I forgot what the link was. Is it still? Yeah, right here. Bam. And I'll add white mugs and maybe beer steins, something like that later. But I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Everyone on Citizen Stringer, Pete Santilli is going to be live at 6 o'clock. He's going to go live until 9 p.m. today. Then it may replay this episode after, or yesterday's episode. Yesterday's was a little bit better than today's. And then once I get all these boxes out, we will work on the format of this show and make it a little bit better. There's also going to be, I need your advice. So my wife and kids, we're thinking about taking off for Christmas because she has 2 weeks off, right? And my kids have 2 weeks off. So we're thinking about, instead of going and spending time with family or whatever, we want to spend time with our family, us. And so we may jump in the RV and go. Where should we go? Also, I'm going to be at Freedom Fest in Morning View, right? I think it's Morning View, Kentucky, next Saturday. I want all of you guys to be there. We'll be giving away a ton of free coffee, and that's going to be awesome. And yeah. Someone said, does your mind ever take a break? I wish. You know, I wish, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Because you know what? Because here's the thing is we try to make it so we don't do what all the other people do, which is just beg for money. You know what I mean? So this is our way of not. So we put all the cool products in the store, and you guys, you know, you buy it. That's the whole reason I got this warehouse, is so I could process your orders faster, because I haven't been doing a good job at that. So once these August boxes go out, then my next thing is to make sure I print up a bunch of stuff for September 10th. And then we have the September 15 boxes that are going out. And then we will be doing, as soon as those go, the September 15th box, you could still pre-order if you want. It is still available, the September Mega Rational American box, and then go from there. But some Mega Dalina said, did Steve mail out free books to people who bought his Scooter Steve book? Yeah, some of them. I think I sent out 50 or 60 of those books. So if you didn't get one, you could send me an email and we'll try to verify your address. I got a couple of extra ones, but there's no tracking on the books because I shipped them the media mail, so they don't give me tracking on them, unfortunately. But a lot of you guys got it. Someone said cruise. I'm not going on a cruise. No, a COVID cruise. Let's. Yeah, it sounds like a great bad idea. What else? There was something else I just saw a second ago, but I guess not. I thought I saw an email. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. I will see you live tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably going to be a later show. Like I said, I thought we had a football scrimmage today, so I wasn't going to do a show. But yeah, we'll go from there. Sherry said, I just sent you an email about what? Is it August box? Sherry, yeah. Someone said, I just checked the tracking and saw the box I mailed back to you arrived on the 25th. Can you confirm you received it? Yeah, we have a refund policy, Sherry. I'm sorry you didn't like the box because it has all Pure Truth coffee stuff. My guess is that you didn't win the TV, so you're a little fucking bitter about that. But yeah, if you didn't realize, we're moving back and forth. So I didn't get your box on the 25th. It was actually left outside of the office. I think I got it probably on the 26th. And now it's sitting on the floor of the shopping center. We have a refund policy that says that we'll refund after 14 days once it's received. Fine. I got to make sure that you didn't wear the sweatshirt and like play with a cat or something because I'm allergic to cats and all that stuff. In all reality, Sherry, I just didn't get a chance to send it out. You're the first person ever to return a shirt or anything to me. And it's probably because you didn't win the TV, or maybe you did win the TV. Oh God, I hope you did, because you're not getting the TV because you returned the damn box. Damn it, Sherry. So to answer your question, Sherry, as soon as I send you the refund, I'll do it. I'll try to do it tomorrow if I remember. But yeah, it's just at the other office. I received the box and I'm not happy with it. I didn't realize that I was going to get Pure Truth attire. Yeah, you bought it from a store called Pure Truth Coffee. What do you think? Unbelievable. But there's a lot of patriotic stuff in this one. In fact, Sherry, virtually every single thing, even though it has Pure Truth coffee on it, it's patriotic themed. Because I didn't want Sherry to get all up in arms again, complain, oh, I got coffee. Yeah, no shit. You got coffee. Oh, I didn't like it. Sherry said it has nothing to do with your attitude. It has to do with, yeah, well, fuck off, Sherry. I don't know why you're still in here anyway. You shouldn't be. Someone said, I never responded to your email. You sent it to me 2 minutes ago at 5:19. You never received. She said, it has nothing to do with the TV. It's your attitude. You never responded to my email, so I have to communicate with you like this. Guys, oh, you're so lucky. I can't block this out quick enough. She literally sent me the email at 5:19 p.m. And apparently because instead I commented live instead of sending her the email back. That's 5:19 today, mind you. 5:19 today. But customer service has never been my strong suit. You know, and because of Sherry, we have now what's called the Sherry policy. If you order a mega box and you're unhappy with it, send it all back. We'll refund it, but you likely will get yelled at a little bit. I almost want to yell at the person that left a 1-star rating today for the Firehouse blend because, well, she never received the coffee. But yeah, you didn't receive the coffee because it's a Firehouse blend and we donate each bag purchased to charity. It says it all over the damn post, but she couldn't read it. So she gave it a 1-star rating instead of like sending me an email. And granted, when people are sending me those emails, I'm not the nicest. I can guarantee you with 100% certainty, if you complain about the product, I will fix your inquiry. I will give you a refund or whatever, but you're also probably going to get a piece of my mind. Like someone's like, the Flying High coffee was the worst coffee I've ever had. Maybe I'm spoiled and I ground my own beans, but it was really disgusting. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, do you know how hard I work at this? Fuck you. You know, but whatever. You know, oh my gosh. Sherry said, good thing I haven't eaten my aunt. Yeah. Yeah. Sherry, oh my gosh. I just don't understand why people got to be so fucking annoying. And the question was, can I exchange this box or return it for a refund? When I said online, went right as she emailed me, which she got mad. She's like, you're not very nice. Judy said, what does the box cost? So let me tell you what the box. So I'll give you the link for the September box. And then I'll tell you all that's in it. So, because right now I'm putting together the August boxes. The August boxes, they're late. They were supposed to ship on the 25th. I am delayed, and I apologize for that. But these are going to be the sickest boxes I've done in quite a while. So these August boxes have 3 different T-shirts. I've showed one, the white T-shirt with the black ink on it. It's really nice. The Come and Get It one, the AR flag. But we have those. So each box comes with a custom piece of drinkware that I print here in the shop, custom piece of, or 3 T-shirts that I print here in the shop. It's got a custom sweatshirt that I print here in the shop. And it's got 2 pounds of a variety of coffee. Yes, you may get decaf. I did see the notes because people have gotten wise and try to put notes on there. I will do my best to not give you decaf or give you a dark roast or something like that. Like one lady put a really long message. She's like, if I get a sweatshirt, could it be a sweatshirt, not a hoodie? Because I don't wear hoodies. Also, I like dark coffee. I would like some of your darkest coffee, please. But I don't really want to complain too much. But if you could send me dark coffee, that'd be really great. Please remember, sweatshirt, not hoodie. Thanks. You could tell this was written by a woman. That's literally what it said. You know what she got? She got 2 pounds of decaf and the biggest hoodie I could find. No, in all reality, we don't have sweatshirts. We only have hoodies, so that's not going to work. But probably with the dark roast, I'll be able to, do that. But yeah. So, and that's what they come with, 2 pounds of coffee, but it's going to switch. September is not going to be 2 pounds. It's going to be 2 bags of coffee because we're switching back to the 12-ounce bags of coffee. And then most of them have stickers. Like these August boxes have some American flag bandanas that I found online and decided that I would give you guys. And yeah, so they're really good. Trumpkin, with hazelnut creamer, yeah, you'll get nothing and like it policy. No, we have to give refunds and all that stuff. So we do it, but we're not, especially if you interrupt my show. Like if you're like, Steve, I sent you an email, right? If you say that during the live stream, then that means you want me to read your email live. And when I read your email live, especially if you're complaining about something, like especially if like, Steve, I sent you an email at 5:19 p.m. It is now 5:20. Right now you haven't messaged. You've had time to compose 7 messages. Why haven't you replied? Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but probably not the best idea. But yeah, if anyone else, if you want to buy coffee and then complain, to be honest, it's not the coffee. She was just complaining because the shirts in the July box were Pure Truth coffee shirts, like this one. Really awesome, nice shirts that we now sell in our store because we don't sell stuff that goes in the boxes for 30 days after. So we had this shirt, another like really nice green hoodie that has like, Pure Truth Coffee, established 2021, Woodstock, Virginia, like really nice hoodie, nice quality hoodie. I'm kind of jealous because I didn't order enough so I could have one. And then she complains. She's like, I don't see myself wearing any of this. Can I get a refund? I guarantee if she won the TV, she wouldn't be complaining. I did win the TV. Can I get a refund though? I don't even know if she won the TV. Actually, I do know she didn't win because nobody has claimed it, but someone has to claim it. They have to send me an email. Someone said, get into autoresponder that says, thank you for your messages. Yeah, but they're not emailing, and I got to fix it, but they're not emailing our store email. So it comes right to my email, which is why oftentimes you don't get a reply. If you want to figure out where your coffee is, I think it's orders. April can put it in the chat. I think it's orders at puretruthcoffee.com. Because April can also check on the status of your order. If you're checking on the status of an August 25th box, they haven't shipped yet. Most 50 of you will get notices tomorrow morning. Actually, you'll probably get them at 12:06 a.m. tomorrow because then they're going to ship. Larry said, I ordered 3 shirts a couple of months ago. They are freaking awesome. Wear them all the time. Yeah, I appreciate it. I truly do appreciate everyone that does order the shit and doesn't complain. Like if you complain, well, fuck off. But still, thank you for ordering shit. But seriously, fuck off. And yeah, Morning View, Kentucky, not Morning Wood. I didn't say Morning Wood. I said Morning View, Kentucky. I did work at I told you guys a waiter story, right? When I used to wait tables, and then they made like go back to the kitchen. Yeah, because I used to work in the kitchen. And I always wanted to make more money, right? So I'm like, just let me wait tables. Just let me wait tables. And finally, they're like, they were short staffed. And they're like, fine, go ahead. And I'm doing fine. Like I'm zipping around. I'm thinking I'm doing great. But of course, I don't really smile that much in public. So I wasn't. I was scaring people as what I've been told. And then some lady's like, I asked you 10 minutes ago for some breadsticks. And I'm like, you want your fucking breadsticks? I stormed to the back. I was going to throw a breadstick at her. That's how mad I was. And yeah, they caught me before I even went to the back. They're like, bro, back to the kitchen. And then shortly after that, I started bartending at that place and then just became a bouncer and like doing that. But yeah, forgot where my fucking breadsticks? Where are your fucking breadsticks? My wife still doesn't. She loves that story, but she doesn't like it because that's who I used to be. Like a super hothead. Like, the guy that she was sitting with was about to get wrecked because, I'm not going to hit a woman, but I'll beat the crap out of the dude that's with you. But, and then, yeah. That place used to always, they would always like, I would try to take off because they did a gay night there at that restaurant too, right? I know, outrageous, right? Yeah, and I used to bartend there. I'd make so much freaking money when they did gay nights, but then they started having me do the door, and I quit because I didn't have a bar to separate me from everybody. So they would like stand up front and try to talk to me all night, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Someone said, aren't your monthly boxes more or less random picks together like a mystery box? People shouldn't complain. Yeah, they're not anymore. That's what they used to be. I used to just pick 3 t-shirts off of the shelf and go. But now I actually specifically make clothing for those boxes. So like, for example, this shirt came out in July. You can't buy that. Well, you could now. I just put it in the store like 2 days ago. You could not buy this shirt online because it was an exclusive Patriot box or it's an exclusive mega box item. So typically 2 months go by and then I put it in the store. So, but yeah. But yeah. Someone said, making me remember my waitressing and bartending gigs. I used to I like bartending. I didn't like waiting tables, but I like bartending because that's the thing about bartending is you could be whoever you wanted. You didn't need to be nice. I didn't need to be nice. I could be an asshole. And you know what? I still made money. You know, I still made money. And it was great because people would be like, can I have a beer? And I'm like, yeah. How are you doing today? Shitty. Yeah, me too. Fuck off. Like you didn't need to do anything. And that's it. You know, or someone gives you shit, you could like yell at them, you know? I tell you, that's going to be my retirement job. That's going to be my retirement job is owning a bar and just working in a bar and punching college kids in the face. Like, you know, just some fun things, just what like people like to do. All right. Yeah. If you guys want to order a September box, the link is in the chat right now. The link is in the chat. Today's your last day to order the September box. We're going to ship them right around September 15th, roughly 15 days from today. I got to order all the shirts and the new designs and all that stuff. So you should try to get that right now if you haven't already. And all the August boxes, I know several of you guys have sent me emails in the past 24 hours. I haven't replied to them, and I'm not going to either because you're going to get shipping notices tomorrow. And there's no point in me sending you an email saying you're going to get a shipping notice in a few minutes. Like Joe, you've sent me a couple of emails. I haven't replied. Yeah, I think you ordered 2 boxes. You may get 2 separate sweatshirts. You may get the same T-shirts. I don't know because the way I made the boxes are fucked up, so I can't tell what shirts are inside because I was rushing today. And because remember, like if you order 2 boxes, you were going to get different shirts and different sweatshirts and all that stuff. Well, I fucked up because I sealed up all the boxes and put them together real quick because I'm late on getting the boxes out. And then I'm like, fuck. so whatever. You know, most of the sweatshirts are different because I tried to use 5 or 6 different designs for the hoodies to add the variety and all that stuff. But yeah. Yep. Someone said, patiently waiting for your Pure Truth coffee K-Cup pods. Yeah, go buy the portable K-Cup pod, right, from Amazon. It's like $20, and then buy a bag of our coffee. Bada bam, bada boom. Then you have it. Otherwise, what you could do right now is you could place a pre-order for 500 cases, and then I can order the K-Cups. Otherwise, I can't do it. I can't afford it. To be completely honest, we're not making millions of dollars here doing this stuff, contrary to what people believe. No. You know, we're making enough that I'm able to, you know, survive, not comfortably, but survive. And we can pay some other people to work here. So and that's it. But we need you to keep buying stuff. So keep buying T-shirts, coffee, all of that good stuff. And we'll go from there. I will be live tomorrow. I think I may do a late show. I think I may sleep in today. You know, I said I was going to drink on Saturday. I drank 1 beer. Just 1. I wasn't there. Like, I just didn't want to. I don't like drinking anymore. I used to. But anywho, I appreciate all you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.